When you think about a threatened Australian species, I bet you think about these animals, right? Cute and cuddly koalas, cool-looking platypus, and rowdy little Tasmanian devils. It's obviously really important to help protect these species, but what about the tiny, the squishy, the spiny, and the many-legged heroes of our ecosystem? We can't forget about them, right? Invertebrates might not be fluffy or as easy to cuddle as a koala, but they can be just as cute, and they are probably much more important for conservation because of the role that they play in many food webs. Remember in the last lesson when we learned that invertebrates pollinate plants, recycle nutrients, and keep food webs balanced? Well, here's the problem. Many Australian invertebrates are disappearing. Habitat destruction, pesticides, pollution, and climate change are wiping out species, sometimes before we even get a chance to study them. But if we keep ignoring them, then what do you think would happen to our world? Imagine a world without pollinators. No bees, no flies, no butterflies. Say goodbye to most of your fruits and veggies. What happens if all the decomposers disappear? It means more waste. There would be no prey for bigger animals like birds, and that means that food chains would crumble. I don't know about you, but that's not a world I would want to live in. These relationships between species and the food web is exactly what we're going to explore in Quackapocalypse. Quackapocalypse lets you step into the shoes of a conservation biologist and see firsthand how hard it is to balance a food web and how losing species can throw everything out of balance. Once you've played, you'll take what you've learned in the game to investigate your own invertebrate again. Last time, your goal was to figure out what made your species special. This time, you'll be exploring what is threatening your invertebrate species. Is their habitat missing or being overdeveloped? Is their food source missing so they can't grow up? There are a lot of different things that can make it hard for your species to survive. You'll need to find out what that is. You'll also need to explore what happens if your species disappears. What would happen to the food web? Think back to playing Quackapocalypse and how things fell apart if something was missing. Identifying what is threatening your invertebrate species will help you figure out how to help it. Good luck!